we're setting the scene. You guys are heading over to Gondolgrime.
Again.
You've had the call to
Huh?
summons by King Bruner. Each of your respective factions
King
make it to
King
the.
Boomer.
It's not King Boomer. It's King Bruner, and he made a call to
King
aid.
Boomer?
Bruner. God damn. It's King. It's
I
King.
mean, he is a boomer.
That's
Okay,
true.
Boomer.
All right. So like basically, the call to aid is basically asking for adventurers, every person that's within a particular faction, the 5 factions of Faerun, the Zentarim, the Harpers, the Lords of the Alliance, the Emerald Enclave. Um, they're all being called over to the Dwarven Kingdom, which is in the Upper Dark. The Upper Dark is the layer where it's between the Underdark and the surface world in Faerun. The first person that actually gets there first is Morris
Oops.
Malkin. Morris Malkin is a dwarf scout. It would not be a surprise that she would make her way towards there. She kind of looks around actually as you guys take a path from the opening of the cavern heading over to Gauntlgrime. It's between Mithril Hall and the stone. As you guys get in there and take that passageway, get into the gates, she kind of looks around as she realized the her her companion is not with her, and she starts to look around as the gates heading to Gauntlgrime is actually guarded with the militia of King Bruner, and they kind of raise an eyebrow. She's looking around. She goes, "Wait, there was someone with me." Looks around. Uh, Assuming as she was looking around, she spots you from a distance, and then you can give your description. Alright, sorry, I keep glancing somewhere, but go on. Make your description first.
It's check if it's back.
Kind of. Gotcha. I swear to God. Okay, but yeah. Description of your character from afar. Afar from the gates. You're still kind of like in an elevated pathway, towards the surface, in that pathway going down to Gauntlgrime. But yeah, feel free.
So I'm from above.
Yeah, slightly elevated.
Okay. Okay. So from afar, one would easily confuse Callisto's figure with a walking flame, a walking lick of flame. Though mostly because of the way she dresses in red, yellows, and orange. Her hair being a rather wavy mess of red with bits of orange in between. Uh, though one could easily denote her from any other redhead because she keeps a rose hairpin on her. She also has red markings under her eyes and freckles that one would notice if they were a lot closer. Though currently, she's very, very far away from her supposed companion. Sorry, I was a bit distracted by a pretty little thing by the start of the cavern, by the mouth of the cavern.
let us through, let us through. Um, oh, sorry, Heavy. Basically, what happened was, the
Wait,
scout
I
kind of.
did Mary muted on the no?
What's your name? At this point, OBS is just being weird. But yeah, the scout made a sidestep as there was an individual that kind of just rushed to, tried to get ahead, and there was an annoyance, and it's all like, move out of the way. There's freaking dwarves, and then it goes, let me through, let me through. I don't have time for this. He sounds very frustrated. And then, as he does that, it goes, "Oi!" He kind of calls to the back. You over there. Like, he kind of turns, and there is a certain individual that kind of waddles to the side. It's So, how would you describe your character, Rob, as it waddles?
Wow. Okay. That how it be, huh? Okay. All right. Hmm.
All right, I didn't get the. Hold on.
Right. So, you see a bird. Like it is either a bird-headed person or a little girl with a really big hat, with very loose, baggy clothes, and is just gonna just walking forward, waddling. I guess, as you said.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just hurry
Uh,
up! Like he's annoyed. Hurry up! I don't have time for this.
Messenger of Justice. Yeah.
And it kind
Yeah,
of just
she
rolls.
sidesteps out of the way, I guess.
He kind of rolls his eyes as you make that call, and you just. And you see the guards kind of make a wary look as they kind of sidesteps, and he just walks straight, ignoring Marista and Callisto on the side, just and almost ignoring Garden for a moment. He's just walking straight, whether or not you follow. And as that's happening, more individuals start to arrive. There's a sound of of like a disappointed tusk. They don't train nobles well these days, don't they? And there's an individual with who looks to be rather young, almost too young. And save for the pointy ears, he kind of just looks over to Callisto and Morista and goes, "Shall we enter?" There's almost a mercurial smile on his end. Is Sid there, folks?
Yes, honey. Huh?
Honey.
Wait.
What?
It was.
Oh wait. I was supposed to respond to that.
Darling.
Well, he assumed that we were spacing out, and he kind of like just waves over his hand. Are you still here, child?
Yes. Yes. What is it?
Shouldn't we go in? Should we be staying out here?
Let's.
Yeah. As you start to walk beside, you actually notice immediately there's what looks to be an interesting. For a moment, you thought it was a shadow. Logan,
Mm-hmm.
does your character say anything as more or less you notice that the Lord Hound kind of reacted in kind to what looks to be a dwarf and a small child. Does your character react?
Uh, okay. Okay. This is sort of just a question of like the NPCs. Can I guess in?
Yeah, there's a lot.
I'm guessing
Yeah,
as
you're
a
with
dwarf, she has a
Yeah,
dark vision, right?
yeah.
And then does the human have? I guess is he a human or an elf?
Pointy ears, so elf. You do know this
So I
person.
know-
It's a Lord Hound. He's actually the lord
Yeah.
from another town who kind of picked you up after your incident.
Okay. Alright, so I think if we're talking about just his appearance as he's arriving with Lord Hound,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of funny because in the beginning, if you don't have like any sort of good vision in the dark, all you see is just his head for the most part. So it's very confusing to just see this figure walking down the dark.
Yeah.
As he arrives, he probably is like looking at something just as he's walking with Lord. He's getting a few pecks at things because they're shiny because he's a bird. And then there's a few little chicken noises here and there, just some whoop, whoop.
Well, not to worry, not to worry. Well,
But then I would say, yeah, as his lord is like saying something, he's like, why is there a hatchling here? What? And then what is this flame?
oh, I believe it's one of those special ones. He kind of smiles, but there's something off about his smile. It's almost like a Mona Lisa smile as you guys continue to walk into the area. You guys kind of make your way towards the throne room now. I'm just gonna move it so that everybody gets to see stuff. Um,
Let tell you to come out.
I'm sorry. No need, no need. Oh, no.
No, Abby, get back in here.
Alright. So, eventually, you guys make your way towards the, this hollowed out area. You wouldn't expect, like, from an underground area that it would be, like, riddled with gold walls, metal doors. Like, everything almost looks like it's made of metal. This particular throne room. Like, even your footsteps as you guys step into some parts marble, some parts stone, there's also a bit of shiny engravings of gold on some of the floorings. It's definitely dwarven craftsmanship. Those who are tall would kind of like the roof's pretty high, nonetheless.
Only one of us.
Alright, as you guys are moving actually there, you guys notice that there are a few more in attendance. There seems to be a woman who is not glancing at anyone else, and what looks to be a knight on another side. And all of them kind of have neutral expressions. Only Lord Hound is actually amused in everything that's happening. Just to out of just OOC, you guys can see the names, right?
No.
Yes.
No.
Names of what?
Okay, yes.
Of only
Names
king.
of who?
Okay.
We can see the king, but that's it.
We can see the icons, I guess,
All right. So no.
Yeah, we can see the
and then we can see King. The name of King Boomer. Here.
There. Does it see now?
Yes.
Okay.
I see Maristas.
Yeah, I see Marissa.
Okay. Oh, it didn't. Okay. It did not register. Just to help you guys with the naming sense, so you guys know what you guys are doing. Hold. Oh, Logan's gonna have a field day with this one.
Oh no.
Because of the name.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, I love it.
Alright. So, just as you guys are walking, we're just gonna turn the scene real quick to the people that were ahead of everybody, particularly that of the female. And she kind of has like this, when the people walk in, she kind of offers like a small smile before dropping it immediately and turns to the what looks to be uh a masked knight beside her. Can you describe your character, JD, like as
Uh,
standing beside this woman?
he's very stoic, full plate armor with a big tower shield, almost encompassing or covering his entire body, and an arming sword at his side. He glances at the woman, nods in acknowledgement, and continues waiting, basically.
Alright. And it just goes, right. And she kind of leans a bit to the knight, and kind of pulling out the fan to hide her lips as she speaks. See that one with the odd foul, Lord Aravan Hound. Would be good to speak to him regarding our little mission. I don't care much for Roaring Horn, and she nudges towards the man in front of her. But definitely, the knights, that of uh, that of the Order of the Gauntlet, run by Sriracha. I think those are the two people you'll need to speak with after whatever it is the king has to say. Yes?
Very well. The sooner the pleasantries end, the sooner we can get down to business. Thank you for the information.
Yes, the sooner we get out of this, the sooner we get to Mantle, Dareth. And she kind of sounds annoyed. And she kind
He
of
just
turns. Yeah, go ahead.
he just nods in agreement, the armor clanking.
Alright, I realize I don't see Garden's passive perception.
Sorry. Hold on. I'm still typing stuff up.
Yeah, it's okay. So Callisto actually does hear a bit of that conversation, the mutterings between the two, despite the covered mouth. You do hear it a bit. And as everybody's gathered now, the King Brunner kind of goes, "Welcome, friends," and looks over to the guards at the doors. And is this the last one? Is this all?
Okay. Let me
And
change
the
my name.
more or less the guards kind of give a curt nod, and the king lets out a disappointed sigh. Right. Still, I thank you all for coming into Gontal Crime and calling to my aid. He takes a few steps down as he meets everybody on the scene. I know that the call to aid is quite abrupt, but I have been given some foreboding tales. Things that I believe is of the utmost matter for all of the factions in the surface world involved. And we will need to send certain adventurers to confirm this particular threat, he mutters, as he kind of moves, and, he's kind of like your standard 5 feet. He's smaller than everyone, but he carries an air of authority, wearing like a full clad armor in his helmet, almost as if he's heading into war. I call to thee, as one of my own made their way back to the kingdom. They've discovered some things, as one of them being a slavery ring, one that they were caught into. Perhaps much more. And he kind of turns, and I believe those of the factions brought those that have stories to tell that may be correlated to what has happened to one of my own. And you see Lord Erevan go, "Ah, yes, of course." It kind of sidesteps to reveal Titanus. And he goes, "Go on now. Tell what happened. Now's your chance." He gives the floor to the chicken.
Yeah. He just steps up next to his lord, greeting him Sir Raja. He is it's hard to tell with his face, especially with most of his eyes. His eyes are kind of covered by his special species identifying fluff on his head. But he kind of, as he looks up, I guess up, no, down, I said this guy, he's just barely taller than the king. The king can, I guess, sort of see just like the sour and sort of just sadness or reminiscing about this event real quick in his own head. The deep sigh. I had lost my village to creatures of this Underdark. I'm unsure of what they were, but it seems I was the last and the only one to be spared as I was out of town. And he kind of just looks over at Lord Hound, kind of, it's sort of a pained expression, I guess you could say, of just like, he is having a hard time of telling the story on his own.
You see Lord Erevan kind of give you a sympathetic, sad smile and extends his gloved hand and kind of pats. Keep going.
He sort of takes it into his own. I'm here to help to the best of my ability as I want to. I want to be able to take notice of what everyone should expect while we're down here, and that is to not show mercy, that is to be brutal, to fight back, no matter who or what they are, because they did not do the same to my people. Family, my friends, everybody I know is now. So, the only thing I ask from all of you is also show no mercy in turn.
As silence falls over the group, you hear an immediate scoff coming from this man. You didn't see the perpetrators that supposedly killed your kin? You don't know what they are?
His face sort of depends on Hound, as he is sort of reaching now for just his pouch, that is, or not his pouch, around his neck. He's like now grasping onto a pocket that he had some skins in it, which is so it's not open yet. I won't say what's in it, but he's holding onto it very tightly right now, trying not to retort in a very harsh manner. Know your word, Roaring Horn. I was not there when the perpetrators had their attack. I was out at a competition.
And he immediately cuts you off. And can anybody vouch where you've been during the supposed murders? You know, there have been rumors of your kind known to have lost their minds in a fit of rage, can't control themselves. Who's to say that this is story of yours but to create some sort of mass hysteria? And you are actually the killer.
Deep inhale. Deep exhale as he's trying to hold back his emotions right now. So very hard. Looks over at his lord. asking for permission to see if he should either ask for help with him in the situation to verify as he was one of the forerunners of the event, or if he should
There's
call
a
upon.
slight frown on um Lord Ervin's. Now, let's not be too hasty. We did see the vast amounts of blood. I don't think a single Arakocra would be able to do such a thing. I didn't expect that you'd be so hostile to this one, given that you even brought one. Everybody kind of glances over to a garden. Yeah. Yes, see, we can confirm that there has been that kind of level of death. It's not capable of that, especially that of our dear bird friend. Would not be wise to throw and believe in such rumors so easily. We would not be here if we did not believe that his story held some weight to it. And you just see Martha whisper that Callisto immediately picks up on her. It's like, there's too much abnormalities. Too much. Kind of looks over at Callisto. I need you to speak more to that bird. Try to get, maybe he found something. I know it might be some information that's too sensitive. And then kind of realizes that she's talking to. Actually, you know what? Never mind. You just try to get the free food here, the free drinks. I can realize. Oh, right. Never mind. Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Hmm.
It's so crush.
Oh my god. Sorry, just being good. He goes, well, whatever this threat is, he sees her Sriracha. Me and my 24 men are ready to descend upon the Underdark and investigate whatever it is that caused the murder of this unfortunate bird. And that bird, if it's anything related to. But what has the Zentarim got to do with any of this? He points towards the direction of the female and Castellan. And she simply smiles and goes, oh, don't you know? The Zentarim has a post in the Underdark. We simply wish to provide resources to whoever it is that will be going down. A pit stop. And more or less, my best man for the job would be Sir Pro. We'll make sure that you get to that particular spot in between. Where did you say the location was again, King Bruner? And King Bruner, kind of seeing all the discussions, he takes a deep sigh and goes, the location is in the Dark Lake. I believe that would be the path before the actual trade post. Oh, well, we can simply make a quick detour, and, if it is, what did you say the danger was, of this, King Bruno? And it was this moment, I need, Callisto to make a whiz save. Oh, you're
Oh my
fine.
goodness.
You have this, like, you, for a moment, it's like you're blacking out, but then you're still here, but there's some images, kind of like a vision of colors. flowing through your mind. It's odd. It was also like a color of purple, pink, different shades. And what looks to be an eye. And you're back here.
What
The-
the pretty colors?
Marston notices it. You alright?
There were pretty colors a while ago.
Colors? What colors? Kind of looks around. I mean, there's torches, yeah, they're pretty yellow.
Oh, pink, purple, an eye.
An
Well-
eye? What do you mean an eye? And
At this rate, Calista just shrugged and is already like thinking of something else.
oh, okay. uh, Lord Zergos, we don't have time for this. Whatever this threat is, I came here out of obligation for... I don't even know why we're here, but it was out of respect for the factions, but clearly I'm pretty sure there is not much of a threat. I'm even confident to send in the kind of... You can say he was about to say fodder. My fondest wizard for the job. I'm sure there's not much threat down there. Probably some spooked chickens or whichever. And you just see King Bruner kind of go, right, I'll give you much talk amongst yourselves. It's best that we leave at soonest. One of the scouts that was there is willing to guide you towards the location on what it is that she saw. And you guys see what looks to be a withdrawn dwarf that kind of has stayed quiet and just observed the scenes. Before any further deliberations and decisions be made, let us all have peace. Let us partake of a meal, some fine drink, and perhaps afterwards, once we've gotten to know each other, we can all form perhaps an agreement for us to make our way down there with my scout and Morista, of course, if she's willing. And she goes, of course, it is the duty of the Emerald Enclave to make sure that all abnormalities are kept in check. Anything that goes against the law of nature, we would... And you just see basically Lord Zarin kind of rolling his eyes already. So, more or less, as everything's kind of settling down, you guys make your way towards the dinner. The female kind of goes... Dabra kind of leans over to John and says, alright, your turn. I'll go mingle with the others. Try to get them to join our little mission. Would be best if we had more, especially that of Sriracha. Good men. And Hound. You already know the instructions. And she kind of mingles with Lord Erevan, Hound. So, what does Crow do now, as you guys are making your way towards the dining hall?
I put myself snug between Sir Lance and Sir Racha. So, regarding this expedition, what intel have you brought upon?
Well, the king more or less mentioned that there was a discovery in the Dark Lake. The thing that troubles us the most is that there were in the supposed slavery ring, there was only one survivor. Oh, two. Oh, we only see one so far. There were many of them trying to make their way back to the surface. All of them were murdered mercilessly. We believe that there has been some activity of the bandits down there. Definitely would need to be taken control of. We wouldn't want that kind of trouble, especially in the routes with Mantle Dareth. It is a good trading spot. That's as much
His,
as I've heard.
his demeanor suddenly changes into worry. Regarding the bodies, or perhaps the survivor, were there any one of them with rather unique or eccentric races, so to say? One with possibly a tail and horns, maybe?
Oh, this is only the report that we received from King Brunner. There wasn't any discussions on the details of the victims in particular, but perhaps you can speak to the survivor, Eldeth. She was among the survivors. She was among the taken.
Very well then, but my lords, do I have your full support when it comes to this mission?
We were called to aid, and the Gauntlet will give their oath to protect. You have been sworn to help King Brunner, our dear friend. He is responsible for the armor we have, and the weapons we wield. Who are we to not extend a hand?
Very well then. Then our loyalties lie with each other. Quite the unusual alliance of the Xantharium and the Gauntlet, don't you say?
He goes, I do not understand why a knight such as you did not join among our ranks. You would have been perfect for us.
My tactics, rather, better served as Xantharium, unfortunately. I do not fight with such vigor and honor such as yourself. Maybe if we may spar one day, you'll understand.
Oh, a spar. Hear that, Lance. And you just see Lance go, oh, I don't like a challenge, and just gives a smile. By the way, just to see the weapon of Lance. He's not Sir Lance, just Lance. You see that he has a great axis behind him.
Oh, a challenge indeed.
I look forward to that. And especially with the travels down in the Underdark. We could do a bit of sparring in between long travels down there. We're not gonna get to the location within a day or so. Probably take us almost a week.
Very well. I'll see to it that we spar sometime. Maybe even after dinner.
He goes, sounds like a good plan.
Very quaint, and I move over to Lady Dovra and report my findings, and basically that it appears that I have Sriracha and Lance's support.
Yes. And have you spoken, like, oh, I'm having a good conversation with Sir Hound. I'm sad to hear about the story of what was his name again? Looks at the chicken. What is your
The
name?
name, it's Titanius, lady. Just, yeah. And he's, now that they're done talking to you, sort of a bit further back, and he has a little bit of he has something in his mouth, so it's hard to notice it. It's not too hard to not notice it, but it's like a little cigar, but it's burning purple, and it gives all sort of like a calming, I guess, like lavender sort of smell to it. It's supposed to be kind of like this. I guess you could call it like an anti-anxiety sort of. So it's like a medicinal sort of thing for him.
Are you just basically smoking a joint?
Yeah, basically.
Smoked chicken, yay.
Oh my god.
I love smoked chicken with herb.
If it helps the PTSD, then definitely go for it.
Yeah, because, well, uh, would it be, would the, would Titanus be actually alright to, travel and go towards the, and find those that, I understand vengeance is very much a thing, but is it truly something that would be safe for him? I mean, given what happened to his family. Sorry, I'm merely looking out for you, dear. She kind of like gives a sympathetic look towards Titanus. Are you sure you're good for the travels? It is not an easy travel going to the Underdark, especially for one that is of the sky.
I do appreciate the concern, my lady. Luckily, I am not one of the guy as my family was never meant for those sort of travels. But I should be fine, especially when I focus on my goal and my comrade. As long as I can protect victims, even if it means small sacrifice.
Say, I suppose, I'm, I suppose, you would provide some insight on whatever it is that, did any of, I'm sorry if I'm prying. Is there anything in your family members that spoke of what happened to them? Or did you find them all... Did any of them say anything?
Well, let me take a long draw. Without getting too much into the details of the description, sadly, none were present, in a sense, to give me any descriptors.
I see, I see. He goes, not to worry, you will not come alone. I'll be sure that my factions will provide a couple more of rangers similar to him uh, down there. It was quite a good conversation with you, Dabra. He kind of gives a polite smile as continues to walk. He goes, I shall have a bit of conversation with um, Titanus, if that's okay. And more or less, Deborah takes her leave and has a discussion a bit with John on what it is they found. The hound kind of turns to the chicken and goes, alright, I'm gonna need a bit of your help.
Yes, my lord, anything. And he's sort of now, like, surprisingly enough, he does still have some respect for nobility. He's on one knee now, sort of. He obviously has his joint behind his back and just on his one knee.
Yeah. He goes, you have a fellow bird over there. One part of a very strong faction. I think. Well, it would not. I don't think we could get Roaring Horn to join us down there. It would be beneath him. Pun intended. But perhaps we could get that bird on our side and give a bit of aid for what it is that we need to do down there. After all, there is, beyond your own personal, we have something that we need to get down there, and we could use as much manpower as we get, or perhaps you could have a bit of a conversation with your fellow kin. Persuade them at least. I can tell Roaring Horn will be pulling out, and it was just a bluff that he called that he would send this fortunate bird. Or maybe persuade this bird to perhaps bring more. Could get more firepower, that would be good. You think you can do that,
Yes,
Titanus?
I will do what I can within my power, my lord.
Splendid. Starts to ruffle your feathers on the head. And Go on now, very long. I believe I shall have a bit of discussion with King Bruno, real quick. Hello? Oh, wait.
Leading
Yeah,
towards
maybe
Lord
right towards.
Lord Roaring Horn, I guess. And she's like,
Hey, hey, where's the bad guys? Where's the bad guys? You said there'd be bad guys. You
There
said there'd
are
be bad guys for me to.
there are no bad guys, just bad company. And speak of the devil, sees the blackbird.
He ignores him completely.
Garden looks towards Titanus and be like,
Are you evil?
No, Hatchling. But may I ask your name?
I am Garden, the magical girl of justice.
Oh
He
god.
gives a light, like very polite bow. Well, Lady Garden of Justice.
Here to
I-
rid the world of evil.
You hear like Rory Horn just roll his eyes like, oh god.
Well, I believe your cause is a noble one, Lady Garden. After all, the bad guys deserve a little bit of justice beating. Am I right?
Get rid of evil world.
Oh my god.
So, may I ask, possibly why Lord? And he looks over at Roaring Horn real quick, and then back at Jordan. Horn, the Roaring Horn possibly hold you here instead of an older, more. Sorry, I'm just afraid of losing a hatchling possibly down here.
Logan, your voice
He
is
said
really
there'd be.
soft.
He said there'd be guys for me to kill. I mean, to bring justice to. So that's why I'm here.
This party's full of psychopaths.
I need a drink. I need a drink. Starts moving.
Well, magical girl Garden, would you like to team up to make a magical team?
That's left.
Sure. You cut out and oh, okay.
If you want.
Well then, would you like the name of the name group?
Then was webcam, please.
then Mom face palmed too hard from the conversation of the two birds.
Yep, my
Your
brain.
webcam is frozen on stream.
Oh god! Hold on. Oh no. There you go. And we're back. Thank you.
Oh boy.
Thanks, Dave. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, because Callisto's really close by and you have really high passive perception, you're hearing everything that's just being discussed by. I didn't know you pulled the magical girl justice. Sorry, ankle. You, you basically heard a conversation between the two chickens, the two birds.
Mhm.
Oh boy. All right.
And you're just hearing that conversation, and you just see Marista, kind of being
Leave.
having a
Face
conversation
through
with.
the pillar.
You can see that the conversation between Dabra and Marista more or less is a request for Dabra for Marista to perhaps bring a bit of her pets towards this this expedition, more or less, this investigation. Marista looks
They
very
take a
wary.
step closer. I'm just gonna take a slight step closer just to hear this a bit better.
And yeah, just hearing like, well, we definitely like. I'm sure we are quite good with the numbers we have with the Order of the Gauntlet, but there are some things that animals can see that humans can't. We could use a bit of help from the Emerald Enclave. And you just see Morris like, that's rich. Coming from you. I think I heard last time that horses and a bit of a unfortunate event with wolves. The ones we've lent. Oh, well, I apologize about that. It was an unfortunate circumstance, really, for we do understand that such wild wolves would come to attack us. And just Marista kind of glaring. I can't risk these. They've, they've been with me all my life, and I can't give the lizards to you. Not after what you've done with the horses. I understand, but those pets of yours could really be a bit of a help. And then she kind of does Callisto hide while or is she just standing there gawking, or how is she listening to the conversation?
He is looking away. She is looking aloof, and then she's like, she pulls out a potato from her shirt.
Okay, she kind of glances.
She just start eating a potato.
Yes, uh, like yeah, Davin just kind of glances over and looks back to Marista. I understand, but hmm, I'm. May I ask what this child's doing here? Especially with the Underdark of all things. I don't think.
She's 25.
Like, for them it's oh wait, does she look 25?
She's 25. She's at 169 centimeters, which is about 5'5",
Uh,
5'6".
okay. Kind of looks, okay. So she kind of looks, she doesn't look like a child. Cause the picture kind of popped, okay, fine.
Baby face. Cute face.
Okay, baby face. Asian genes. No, I'm kidding. So
Elven genes.
why is this one here? What's her story? She have the same sad tale as that. What was that? The chicken and his murdered coop. What's this one? And there's like a nervous glance towards like as if she doesn't know how to answer that. It's like, yeah, why are you here?
Like, she notices. Okay, wait. I need to. Can I roll for a perception if she notices the glance?
Yeah, sure. So ano pa
Okay, she does.
yeah, you see like the nervous. Yeah, why are you here?
Callisto waves back.
I think she. I. Well, we. I don't know exactly how to explain this, but we needed all the hands we can get. Our faction kind of works individually. And, this one came along. Kind of glancing at. I'm not. Like, he goes, Callisto?
Yes.
Remind me again. Goes, you're. It was. She mentions a name of basically a person that found you when you came back. She sent you, didn't she? She puts that she. That.
Uh,
Like the bottle. No.
she says
Hello?
yes.
And she kind of gets that sentiment of like, basically the answered scroll and goes, and then you just see Davra just kind of cocks her eyebrow, looks at Morista, and then kind of has taken an interest of you. Walks closer. Alright. Where are you from? What's a firefly like you doing in a dark place like this?
Hold on, wait. I need to make it. Come from again.
Huh?
Mm,
What?
Enclave come from again.
Emerald Enclave, yeah.
Where do they come from again?
The thing is, they're hiwalay. Like they're just like they're kind of like wanderers and stuff. They're not as organized as the others.
Okay, fine. Shit, I can't just say it was some random ass place.
Yes, exactly. You think?
I was picked up by the one who sent me to Marista uh, to help out. And Marista told me there was help needed here for this adventure mission.
Hmm. Have you had any experience going into the Underdark? Or
Nope.
this is your first time?
She says this. She says this with a really, like a really proud smile. By the way. Yep.
Like, there's like a okay. Do you know what you're getting into?
Probably.
And she just kind of stares at you for a while, like as if she's trying to get a read on you.
Oh, man, then.
She's kind of staring at you, trying to get a read on you. Like, what exactly are you? You know, those of shall we say, the greens of. They wouldn't. They'd probably have a bit of a shock when they get down there. It's quite different, especially if it's your first time. She smiles. Are you sure you want to go down there?
From her rather proud smile, the smile goes to more of a straight and serious face, and then she leans a bit closer to Dabra, and like, between you and me, I have to go down there because I have something that I need to do, and there, the Emerald Enclave needs me to go down there for them. So it works out either way for both of us. So yes, I would like to go down there.
Like, she kind of leans back when you move forward, and like that change of face, it actually takes her by surprise. And then she kind of smiles. Would you like to know a secret?
Will it cost me anything?
Nothing at all.
What would that be?
Well, I'd have to say we're pretty much the same. There's another reason why we're going down there. Perhaps we could work together to get towards whatever it is that we need to do down there. Other than the inspection, of course. I'm sure you really don't care about that. And you just see Morris's eyes go wide like, Like, oh,
And what do I get out of this?
protection, of course. Isn't that right, Crow?
Most cer- most certainly.
She looks
You-
at Crow a bit, what do you call it? A bit slight of disgust in the amount of metal that he's wearing.
Yes, he's a metal boy.
Then back to, then back to Davra. Okay.
So,
So let's make sure first that this isn't exactly just verbal.
oh, you want a contract?
Sure that both sides hold up their ends of the bargain.
And then you see Marissa go, wait. And she goes, wait, what? And the ghost goes, you're supposed to go down there to check and investigate about that anomaly and see if there's a way we can make sure that the laws of nature have not been violated. What are you doing? I didn't. She goes, what are you doing? Why are you making contracts? What is it that you want to do down there? I didn't know about this.
She looks at Marissa.
Concerned face.
She looks at Marissa like, I'll be honest, Marissa. I never knew what anomaly meant.
Huh? Oh, oh dear. Oh, thanks. She goes, I really should have waited for another member. Why did she send you here? What is it that you're going down there for? If this is your first time, it's gonna be too dangerous.
Don't worry, Marissa. Probably isn't the worst thing to have ever happened to me.
She's even more concerned. Ichiko turns to Dabra. You are not taking this one. And you feel a pained look on her face. Not without
Can
my...
I?
Oh, wait, sorry, what?
Can I do something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Castellan removes his helmet. Underneath the helmet is a very rugged man with a 5 o'clock shadow along with brushed hair, platinum blonde,
Yeah.
brown eyes. And he takes his helmet, sways it to the side, and gently grabs Marista's hand. My lady, Marista, by all means,
Oh!
by all means, I am true to my word. I have something down there that I need to do myself, and I need all the help I can get. For me, it's rather personal. As you can see, I'm a bit desperate for allies. Will you be willing to aid me in my cause? He says, genuinely concerned and hoping that she would answer the call.
I think she kind of doesn't know how to react to someone loaning their hand. He looks at Callisto having hidden agendas. Why this? Like, why do you all have... There's a bigger threat here. There could be something down there that's
Oh, and
disrupting...
I was supposed to be the insane one. Okay.
Yes. I am going down there, but not for you, sir. I'm sorry. But I have to make sure Callisto's okay. My pets will come. Fine. But I'm not doing this for you. She glares at Davra. And Davra's just smiling like, excellent. I'm doing this for
I'll
her.
be sure to get this on paper.
Okay.
She goes, it's fine. She kind of pulls out, like, you see her pull out a lock of her pink hair. Kind of just gives it as a symbol of, like, there.
Cool.
I'm here solely to make sure that Callisto will come back to the surface after what it is we find. He goes, oh, looks like we're in agreement. We're all in one big team now. Smiles. And of course, the protection offered by Crow is still open. We'll make sure that Callisto is safe. Then Marissa Kinters, you are gonna help me take care of everyone. And I mean everyone. So, for the walls, because she agreed to this, uh, you each get a giant lizard that you guys can ride down there.
Yay!
Yes, 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 yes.
Because
Bruh.
you, Maristo agreed. So each of you, uh, even just basically, the party members that agreed. So that's four. So they're, just for out of character. This is a bit of like a resource management section. Um, Callisto will be in charge of handling the lizards for actions and stuff like that. It's delegated to you,
Oh god.
basically. You have four giant lizards. Have fun.
So I'm dealing with their initiative.
Yes, more or less. You'll be accessing.
I will need their stat block then.
Yes, and out of character as well because John was able to talk to Sriracha and Sir Lance. You will be handling the 24th 43rd Battalion, which is 24 soldiers. Um,
Hmm.
so 24. That's a resource management that John will have to handle.
Oh, perfect. I would love to. Thank you.
Yes, yeah.
Or giant lizards.
4 giant lizards for Callisto, and Sriracha's team, the 43rd Battalion, will be handled by John. For Titanus, because of the Hound, he is sending a total of 5 Rangers with you, 5 scouts.
Ooh.
Well, for the lulls, we'll make them all chickens. Like, it just so happened
Wow.
there's just so many chickens on the side.
Is that Ranger squad called the bucket meal?
Oh god, no!
These
Wait, how many are you giving me? Yeah.
these
Five
pre
scouts.
Underdark people
Basically
are
5
racist.
scouts.
They are birdist,
Okay.
avianist.
Alright. So now that more or less seeing that a group has been formed over the dining table, as seeing that there's a bit of camaraderie and Roaring Horn is kind of left out of it. Kind of turns to
Yeah, I wonder
it's like,
why.
Hmm.
everybody's kind of like mutual and everybody's kind of ignoring Roaring Horn, which pisses him off. He goes,
I mean,
turns-
whose fault is that though?
yeah, and he kind of turns to Garden. You're gonna go down there, yes?
Yep. I'm
Uh,
going to slay all.
It would look bad if I didn't have you bring anything. And he kind of just, you see him pull out a pendant and kind of just shoves it to you. Take it. Just take it.
Mm-hmm. Garden tries to figure out what it is.
You can roll
That
for
she got.
Arcana. You can roll for Arcana with advantage because you're a wizard.
Roll for Arcana. Wait, where's my Arcana sheet?
It's skill.
I'm checking my sheet. It's in the skill.
Yes.
Arcana.
It's
There we
alphabetical.
go.
There you go. Yay! You found it.
It's 18.
Oh, nice. Okay, I'm just showing rolls for people. Nice. Okay. So, in this instance, you immediately recognize what this pendant is. It is a control amulet. And you hear a whirring from outside. Like, it's really loud that actually all the guards kind of turn, like, what? You immediately...
Can I figure out what it is?
It's a control amulet for a construct. A huge construct. It says, just don't say I didn't give anything for this. Whatever it says. Say it came from me. Lord Roaringhorn. I helped. Okay, it just goes. Yeah. Nainggit. But
Horn! Yay!
it kind of feels proud about that when you start cheering, like, yes, yes, Lord Roarington saves the day yet again. Be sure, if anything happens to that, though, you're paying for it. So because of your high arcana, you realize that he gave you a control amulet to a shield guardian. You get stats to handle a shield guardian. You basically have your very own Iron Giant.
Oh no, a shield guardian. Okay.
Yes. So like, don't say I didn't send anything to protect you. You know, so they're sending other things, and so basically, after the scene in the dining hall, King Brunner makes a call for a vote on the dining table. Majority did declare that they would help King Brunner, and more or less the individual who has been quiet all throughout has not looked at everyone. And he goes, "You will all leave by earliest of dawn. Eldeth Felrun will guide you for as far as she can." He kind of turns. "Marista's with you, and if you cannot go any further," she goes, No, I must make sure it was not a dream." This individual right here. I realize you guys can see her name.
Yes. We cannot see the name.
Eldeth, she, along with another unfortunate soul, they are the reasons why we know of this grave threat. I wish you all well, and I thank the factions for their contributions to this cause. I, myself, will not let you go down there unaided. You may get a weapon from the Great Forge. Any weapon. The kingdom will lend to your aid. So, letting JD know, the 43rd Battalion basically gets +1 weapons for this one. And
Do I get one too?
yes, you get a +1 weapon. So basically this is the time where you guys get to pick one +1 weapon. It has to be metal. Sorry, Callisto. It has to be metal because
Are you a druid?
Yes.
Okay. Just
Yeah.
checking.
Yeah, so you guys basically get a +1.
Can we just not get one? Because like as a wizard, I don't exactly, not exactly proficient
Yeah,
with
I mean,
anything.
that's what King Brunner is offering to the party.
Emotional, damn it!
Yeah, more or less.
I mean, for you guys who use martial weapons, cool. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'll give, I
I
think,
don't even need
give
a
my
metal weapon.
I'll give all the other scouts a +1 longbow.
I can make my staff magical at any time.
I know, longbow is wood, from what I remember.
Yeah,
Basically,
it can be made
the
of
other-
wood, yes.
Yeah. But basically it's martial weapons, so you can only pick a +1 martial weapon from King Brunner's Great Forge.
guess,
I can't
I'll
even
go
get
with
a martial weapon.
+4.
So it's... Malay mo, you might want one.
Diba?
You might want one.
Diba I'm not allowed a martial weapon.
Bit mo.
This is my weapon proficiency.
Oh my god. Yuck. Okay.
This is druid weapon proficiency. I'm not
I mean-
allowed a martial weapon.
I mean, you can use sickles? Question mark.
That's a simple weapon.
Yeah. I'm sorry. A +1 martial. So basically, the 24 soldiers is getting a +1 weapon on whatever their base stat is.
You
And
just get a +1 armor.
Also made of metal.
yeah, dude, this is Gauntlgrime. They're known for their metal ores. So I don't know what to say. They're all metal.
I can't.
I will at most compromise for a studded leather.
That's a compromise.
Yes.
So you want the nipple armor?
I don't care what if it is a nipple armor. That's the most you're getting Callisto to wear.
Why is it called that?
I mean,
Because it's a studded, it has little
there's
studs
pointy stuff.
all over the body.
Oh.
Yeah.
Called studded for a reason.
Instead of weapons, can I get a +1 shield?
Shields work. It's metal, so +1.
Okay.
But it's metal.
Yeah,
Just,
the closest amount of metal you're getting to Callisto is a studded leather armor.
I mean, of course, King Bruner being the kind king that he is. The thing is, it's majorly he get like his it's like his kind specializes in chainmail, scale mail. So it's like leather. He goes.
Looks at Callisto, druid.
The wizard and the druid goes.
Nah.
And then he's like,
So it's-
oh, ayaw mo pala ng metal armor. Naging shy.
He goes. I'll see what King Bruner will do for the next day, because it technically doesn't come in. Tell you what, I'll put it on a roll. You declare odd even. Odd that King Bruner will try to expedite at least one armor for you before the early dawn. Like get some of his blacksmith to work on something. Or no, you don't get any. So you declare odd even. You roll it d20. I will give you that much. We'll leave it to the dice gods for this.
I call odd.
Odd 4.
Odd. That's for the armor.
Okay, odd for armor. Okay, roll.
There was ever a time for sound of Minotaur. Damn it!
Epic, you get nothing.
I'm sorry. Nandito kasi si Ark eh. Si Ark ko. Sorry.
One time I was hoping for a crit one.
Yeah. Fuck. Hi, Ark. Yeah. That's more or less it. Given that majority of the weapons are metal, most of the armor's metal, like gleaming. There's like, rows and rows of metal. It's like when he looks at the druid and the wizard's like,
If Rob is apprehensive to the metal, Callisto is
mean-
just disgusted.
I mean, like Garden can like take one just for stuff, but it's not proficient. She's not gonna use it in combat, so like she can take one just so that she got something.
okay, all right. What are you getting though? What martial weapon are you getting and carrying around with you?
Um, actually, I'm checking real quick if like like the Hexblade Warlock thing lets me wield anything.
Pretty sure it should.
You don't know. You don't need any magical weapon because
I mean, yes, I like I said, I don't need it, but I'll take one anyway, just so that the king won't be like, like you
Thank you
know.
for that water. Thank you for that water, dude.
Okay. I guess she's gonna get the a rapier. Or is that how you pronounce it? Rapier.
Yeah, rapier.
Rapier.
Yeah, rapier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she'll take that and she'll swing it around and play with it a little bit, but probably not gonna use it in combat.
Okay. You get a +1 rapier as a decoration. Okay. So, yeah. What do you call this? There's a what did Titan? My brain's like tetanus. What did Titanus
Again with the tetanus.
So what does Titanus pick as a weapon for Marshall?
Oh god, I don't know. I'm trying to think. What did I say? Would be a decent. Trying to think. What a rapier is a finesse weapon, right?
Mhm.
Is it a?
Yeah, it's finesse.
Yes.
Dripping
Yeah.
in finesse.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't think I can really. I guess I'd only get a.
Okay. So what are you getting? Sorry.
I think I'll just get a short sword, I guess, because that's like the only thing I can really get.
Okay, longsword. Is that what I heard? Longsword.
No, short.
Short. Okay.
Sword.
So +1 short sword. Okay. Taking note of those. So those basically those are the gifts from King Bruner. He kind of looks at Callisto apologetically. I would offer my priests of Morden to bless you, but I'm not sure your god would be pleased that another god would be blessing you.
Arvita. Actually, I am curious about one thing. Does there happen to be a net in the armory?
Yeah. Wait, is this simple?
It's a marshal.
Yeah. It counts.
Yeah, she like sheepishly steps through and just like notices the net and picks that up instead.
Interesting. Not many pick that weapon, but it is yours. As you venture to the Underdark. Rest up, all of you. You will make your traverse down into the depths. Find out what lies underneath. I said the title. I said the title at least once. But yeah, we're
Into
gonna.
the chaos.
Okay, so
Into the bullyverse.
right, this is basically the end of part 1. An audience with Gondel Grime. We're gonna move immediately to traveling to the depths. We're gonna take a quick, short, really short intermission thing. It's basically a short break as before we change scene to the next day. So yeah, we'll be back, chat. Now I'm gonna mute everybody this time.
back.
Hello, we are back. We are now in the second
HP's
half of Call to Arms. We just finished an audience in Gondelgrime with King Bruner, and with the factions, they've all agreed to send a bit of resources, a bit of their men, weapons, heading towards Mantle Dareth. A bit of details. As you guys awake by dawn and start to make your descent. More or less, I actually have to show the map first before this.
Why is there a random floating bar?
That is a bug that I cannot fix. It bothers me to know. It's totally. It's Okay. So just to give a thing that needs to be investigated, I'm just gonna remove one of the fogs here. It's gonna...
Alright, this is just a test. I don't think it worked the way I thought it would. Great sadness.
Oop,
It
oop.
is great sadness.
Alright. So, from Gontelgrime, you guys will make your way over to this said location. There's a bit of traversing in the cavernous areas heading towards the Dark Lake. The location that you guys need to find, there seems to be a port there. There are villages that live in the Underdark, given the kingdom of Gondelgrime. There's also various pockets of, people who have made a home here. So around the
Oh, there we
surrounding
go.
area is what looks to be villages. Graven Hollow is basically a place for the tombs, and that's not something you guys need to go to. What matters is your visit into the Dark Lake. And it is by suggestion, at least, by Davra, that you guys can take a pit stop to Mantle Dareth. Mantle Dareth is an established underground city where Zender basically has a trade post and a very active. Basically, there's a trade route that you guys are taking that's safe. So as far as the Zenterms are concerned, there shouldn't be any trouble on the way down here. But it's gonna take about 2 weeks of travel. And the story, at least from what you guys got, is that the surrounding villages around the Dark Lake were murdered, similar to that of Titanus' family. And there seems to be, from what it's being told, some sort of ritual that's being made, because the bodies were aligned in such a way that it wasn't just left, they were kind of left around in circles, piles of circles. There was that, at least from the few stories that you guys got, and it just needs to be investigated what else is there. If because there have been some reports that contradict this finding. At least the villages around, there have been reports that people are still fine. They're still fishing in the Dark Lake. So, more or less, the survivor of the event is put into question for this one. And that's why she's making her way down there to prove that what she did see was true. That there were bodies put in circles, and there was something that she could not, at least remember much, but there was something there that would prove that something is sinister down there. And the supposed deaths of villagers are surrounding the Dark Lake. That is something that the Order of the Gauntlet is investigating. And they're pinpointing it towards bandits, not anything as sinister as what your Eldeth, your guide, is saying. They're just more keen that there probably some increased bandit activity. That's why they brought and made sure to exterminate it as standard precaution. So you guys make your way down there. I'd like to know who would take point. Who is this marching order is very important. Who is going up front? Who is going at the back?
I'm taking the very end right here.
And who is doing the navigating? There is advantage for those that are associated with the Zentrum, as you guys are taking the trade route. You'll need to make a survival check.
Okay. DM, there's a ranger with us, right? See Elvis.
There's Eldeth. There's the 5 chickens under under Titanus. The scouts.
Tetanus.
The tetanus.
May. Can we have 12 of my men in front, including me and 1 ranger, and then 12 at the back with the other 4 rangers?
Okay. Sir Lance takes the front with you. So basically, you guys need to go here. This marching order. Alright, so 12 at the front with a scout. Is Titanus okay with that? With that one of the chicken scouts will be at the front.
Yeah, one of the. I think Titanus will be in the back.
Okay, you'll be joining
You'll
the
find
other
one of the-
12. Okay, where are the others staying? Eldeth is at the front as she is kind of guiding towards the location. Morris
Follow
is
behind the front line.
Morris is gonna be beside where Callisto is. Sriracha is guiding the flank.
Can Sir Lance also guard the flank? Parang kulang.
He wants to be up front. You're.
No, man, no.
He goes. Don't tell me you're trying to get all the action now, do you?
No. We're facing Drow here. They'll look for weaknesses. If we show them any, then they'll surely go to the back when everything goes to shit.
And he looks at. You underestimate Sriracha, and our men. They'll be fine.
Very well.
Just out of curiosity, how big is this group? Or rather, in terms of radius?
A lot that I can't put it in the map.
But I meant what is their area?
Fireball
What
distance.
is...
You have to
Yeah,
consider each 5 square times 24 plus 5, and then you're very huge as large lizards, size of a horse. So it gets really cramped in some spots. So real quick.
Is this beyond 30 feet radius?
Yes. 24. It. 30 feet radius?
Yes.
6 squares or 30 feet. And 24 by 24. Yeah. So, like, there'll be some people that will not be covered. Like the ones at the flank. And some people at the front. Okay. So with that, who will be making the roll for the navigation?
I guess who of us probably is the most familiar with this route?
That's me. Me and Albert, if possible.
Okay. That you will have advantage to your roll, as you are Zent. Chicken Scout, yes. I know, right? Chicken Scout.
Avianist.
We are the Avian Squad. Ah.
What did What did you roll? Survival?
Survival, okay. 16.
Wow,
Both
16.
16. Oh, okay.
You're not lost. At least from Davra's examples, you see the few markings on the sides of the cavern walls that only a Zentarim would know, that would lead you towards the route. So instead of taking, say, this spot towards the right, you would know when to turn left. There are just certain markings on the wall that hides in plain sight. But you see the symbol of the Zentarim in some of the locations. So you guys aren't lost. Congratulations for this first roll. Next one is okay. For scouting, I need somebody to roll for perception.
I will roll for perception.
Oh,
22.
wow. Okay. You make a scan of the area. Surprisingly, it's somewhat uneventful as you guys make your descent down, at least on the first day. Nothing much out of the ordinary. We will expedite this with one more roll for each, and we will do a time jump of 3 days. So who's gonna make another navigation roll and scouting roll? Let's see if you trigger a random event.
Can
I don't trust
do it?
Yeah, sure. Oh, wait, I shouldn't make you roll yet. Hold on. I want to know what you guys do on the first night. Cause like after the first, you guys kind of like set up camp. Who's doing the first watch?
I think I will, with 2 of my scouts.
I mean, if we're doing the watch thing, Garden can cast the alarm spell as a ritual.
Ah, nice. Okay. What does the alarm do again?
Sets up like a 10 by 10 area, and if there's anything that's not allowed to be there, it will send a signal to me, the caster,
Okay.
and that will instantly wake me up if it triggers then.
Okay. Noted. Noted. What else do other people do for this particular run? For the first night. This is just for the first night. First watch. That's Titanus with 2 scouts. Who else is staying up?
Like, yeah, Garden can just set up an alarm and then just go to sleep. You guys to handle the rest.
Yeah. Marista will be taking care of the lizards. You can tell that the lizards are kind of nervous being down here, but you know, she kind of eases them, make sure they're fed, and she kind of like, you know, like it's basically somebody who's been surrounded by doggos, but instead of doggos, it's lizards. When she sleeps. Does Callisto stay awake?
For first watch, no.
Okay.
I'll tell my men what to do. I'm basically gonna do some drills, military drills, so that they know what to do when I tell them to.
Ooh, you're doing interesting. Chain of command. So you're triggering chain of command.
Yes, I will have 1 second in command and 4 lieutenants.
Interesting. Okay. Can you make a roll real quick for since you're training them?
Well, what would the roll be?
This would be either athletics. Yeah, athletics. So you're doing the let's get down to business.
Athletics. Alright. Normal roll, athletics. Oh, let's do this. The one thing I tried to do right, it's an at 1. So there's that. Oh no.
Can you roll a d6, please?
Alright, let's roll a d6. Another one, wow.
Oh,
Eh,
oh my god.
Amazing.
Oh no. Oh my god. Okay. So this created some sort of discipline problem. Um, they're kind of like, you can tell that the soldiers are kind of like, okay, we were supposed to set here with a supposed threat of bandits, and you know it's an idle day. When you were trying to give instructions, they kind of don't listen to you. Even Sir Lance was like kind of like even if the initial banter was friendly, you can tell that there's kind of like a group hive mind kind of thing. They kind of get into a loud conversation in the first watch, like really loud conversation. It's not the best way I can explain it is like they're kind of like the rowdy guys they're not being quiet at all, and it's like you can hear their voice echoing towards the area. So the people that actually are asleep, can you guys roll me a con save, see if you guys remain asleep? Or if you guys declare you guys are light sleepers, then... Okay.
Wait, that's Constitution, not con save. Oops.
Constitution.
It's still the same.
It's still the same.
You're kind. You hear for you it's annoying, but you still stay asleep. Garden's awake. So yeah, basically the soldiers are louder than usual. Okay, can you roll a D100, John? D100?
No, okay, D100, let's go. Watch me roll another one.
Declare higher or lower.
I'm gonna go against the grain and I will say high.
Okay.
Because, I've been rolling lower. High. Fuck, son of a bitch. Okay.
Could not have gone against the grain.
I was gonna roll real good until I rolled high. Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh no, Garden woke up, saw the two guards yelling at each other. She shut up!
God damn.
And then went back down. Went back down.
Do you know? Okay. I kind of want to test. I want to test Sid's luck. Roll a d20.
Me?
Yeah. Si Sid. Sid.
You really want to. Alright, fine. Ta-da!
Let's go, the rolls continue.
Oh no. Okay. 4.
Epic.
Ooh. There was like there was a bit of loud noise. And then you immediately hear them kind of quiet down. And immediately, like, it's like, you know, like they're like kind of in battle, that something catches their attention. They immediately draw their swords. They look, and as they draw, they immediately look confused as they see a couple of what looks to be creatures in ragged clothing, their skin already sticking to bone. And they're just like almost wondering, it's like, water, food. And then they kind of like, they look towards John, Lance, and Sriracha. They look humanoid, but almost skeletal with the way the skin is touching their bones.
As a Centauran, do I know what these are? Can I roll for it?
You can make an intelligence check, sure.
I certainly do not know what they are.
As far as you know, they could be ghouls.
Epic. Amaze.
Sweats.
That was wonderful time of the year.
They start to move towards the soldiers. I'm gonna make a roll, hopefully. This is for Sriracha. Oh, Sriracha's like, monsters? So close to the surface?
Also, nobody knows what other humans look like, I guess.
Anybody that's awake
Proof
making
of
an check?
racist society.
You know, can I make an investigation or perception check?
It's gonna be an in check.
Insight?
Intelligence.
Intelligence.
Oh, intelligence. Okay. Oh god.
You are confused at everybody reacting to these people, but with the way that they're dehydrated and it looks like they have not eaten in days, they look like your standard elf commoners.
Men, stand down. These are just normal commoners.
Racist.
And then they're like,
Racist to burb, now racist to elf.
I just see like everybody's like confused, and they, Seraph is like, "How could you be so sure?" And then Lance goes, "Wait, this bird has a point." And then, does anybody know how to speak Elvish?
Me, not me.
Not me.
No one in the party knows how to speak Elvish.
I
The
technically do
party's
not.
been-
I
the
technically
party's-
do not speak
No.
specifically Elvish.
The party is made of 2 birds, a genie, and some other guy. Why would you think we know Elvish?
So they start to mutter. None of them don't understand. But given this is quite a group. There are about 8 individuals. You can tell that they're kind of speaking, and they kind of one of them swaps the context. Water, please. We've gotten lost. The whips, the shades, the cages. Water. We need water.
There's no
Yes,
way.
men.
Oh.
There's no way.
Bandits, you say, huh? I make a snide remark.
Well, it could be bandits trying to get into some sort of odd trafficking. But why elves? This is the response of Sir Raja.
We'll ask them later, after we give them proper food and water.
Yes. Immediately you see those with. Oh wait, tulog si. I don't know. Tulog yung isa. The one that's awake. The people. Okay. Silky notices Eldeth looking at the wrists of the dehydrated commoners and pale.
Eldeth, do you recognize anything?
They look like the exact same people that I was caught in when I was thrown in that prison with the drow. The marks. I've known those marks. And you kind of see her like instinctively touch her wrist. Wait. And you see her like without hesitation just start giving her water skin and start giving her rations.
Remember, Elda, don't give away everything you have. We still need some.
She gives a week's worth of rations because there are 8 commoners. She gives a week's worth for them to eat, and you can just see that they're like, like somebody that's really hungry start to devour on the rations, start to glug on the water, like really voraciously. And you
I am
just
concerned.
see Eldeth kind of give another ration, an extra ration. So basically, essentially gave 16 days worth of rations to them without hesitation.
And then they got lost in the mines forever.
You see Eldeth turn to the group and she goes, "We need to send them back up. Perhaps we can spare a bit of soldiers. Send them up. Make sure that they get to Gondelgrad. It's still a days away. They could get lost again. They need to be taken care of. Could get more." Yes?
Would you think 6 soldiers and a ranger would suffice?
If they will be gentle. It seems these are quite fragile. I don't know how long they've been starving. But we're still a day away. I think it would be enough.
Okay.
I asked Sir Lance and Sir Racha what they think. Is 6 too many, or should we just send 4, maybe 2, and 1 ranger?
They kind of go, wouldn't want to send. Like they could tell like some of the men really want to get into the thick of the battle. He goes, 6 a bit too much. Perhaps 3. 3 would be enough.
Very well. I'll leave that up to you.
They're willing to go for 3. You suggested 6, so it's basically you as a player's final decision.
Yeah, let's go for 3. Let's go for 3.
Okay,
I'm sure they can handle themselves.
Okay, so minus the 24, so that's minus 3 soldiers. You have
Nobody
21.
ate dinner that night.
God damn it. So 3, after the men have eaten, 2 days worth of rations and drank, they more or less were made to rest. And for the night, nothing else out of ordinary came out of that event for that first night. We'll move towards 3 more days deep into the area. 21 soldiers left, and wait, is Titanus giving 1 ranger away?
Yeah.
Okay, so that leaves you with 4 rangers, 4 chicken scouts left. Okay, roll. Who's rolling for navigation and scouting? I need somebody to do scouting first.
Eldeth can do scouting, and I'll go for navigation.
No, this is a roll for a player, not an NPC.
I'll do the scouting.
You'll do scout?
Survival, right, Denma?
Yes. No, perception for scouting.
Perception.
Survival,
Okay, that works
navigate. Yeah. Oh, 26. And John. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Callisto's the first to notice that, like, as the days go by, the cavern tunnels, they're starting to look the same. You guys have not seen the sun for the longest time. And it's, you kind of haven't forgotten it, but you can't tell time of day. And Callisto's the first to realize that, isn't this particular tunnel the same one we walked in 6 hours ago. You guys made a loop.
Damn it. Okay, who has better wisdom?
I look at the I look at her paladin. I'm like, if
But people can make
there-
mistakes. Who has better wisdom? I'll help, so it would be at advantage.
Yeah,
I think
that's also a good call. Because of this failure, I'm gonna have Garden roll for a random event D20.
Oh no! A random event. What am I rolling?
D20.
D20.
Just
One.
regular old D20.
D20. 11.
Just so people see rolls. 11. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Ah,
Is
shit.
it a spider? No.
Fuck you, man!
Imagine.
God damn it! Oh no. Because of what happened, the the soldiers have not taken a liking to Crow. Basically, you've wasted a couple of hours, so you can tell there's a bit of resentment for most of the men. I mean, Sir Racha and Sir Lance are still being neutral towards you, but most of the men are annoyed at you.
That's fine. People make mistakes. It's okay.
Amaze.
And some of them mutter, that kind of mistake on the battlefield would get men killed.
Grr, grr, grr.
Right. Particularly for Titanus, can you roll another D20, please? What the?
19.
No. Okay. That's so bad. The fuck?
What?
What? No, I mean,
RNG loves us today. Amazing.
We go bullying.
We're gonna end up slaughtering 21 soldiers, I guess.
Oh,
No.
God.
No. 19. So you actually start to notice that on around the fourth night of the travels, you see that most of the men kind of put their rations close to an area where there are spores that render them poisonous.
A bit.
So
Wait.
half of your rations would be removed unless somebody has a way to
Wait.
deal with it.
I have. Wait lang.
You have
Do I have
purified food or water?
Yeah.
I'll cast this as ritual.
Let's go! Let's go!
Oh my god.
Epic!
Nice! Wait, so
A
what?
mage!
Okay.
Oh.
Hooray, we saved the food!
Yeah, you saved the food. You guys don't need to take out half of your rations. Holy shit. Holy shit, that's like... Ooh, that would have been bad. Okay,
Oh, thank God I decided to put all of the spells a druid knows.
Nice. Yeah. So, purify food and drink. Callisto took some time with the food. And basically the rations were salvaged. So from 21...
Callisto went like, look, these spores are edible!
So, currently you guys have 17 rations left, if we're doing the math right.
Mm,
Okay. So after that, there's gonna be one more. Okay. Basically, we'll do another time skip. The bit of a travels. The initial camaraderie and excitement. The soldiers are growing restless, slightly annoyed. Like almost. You can tell like these are people who kind of see fighting and war and they've been battle hardened, and the fact that they've had some idle activity has been making them restless. the lizards have been growing a bit more erratic, in a sense that they don't seem to sleep as usual. They kind of stay awake. I need Callisto to make a quick animal handling, real quick, as Morris is struggling to keep the lizards calm around this week.
There you go. 18.
How do you calm the lizards? How do you calm them down? You can tell like their eyes are always awake and they're like darting around.
Tag dito, I'm like, I just, tag dito, I like pet them, and I'm like, shh, what's wrong? And I will also technically cast, where is it? Speak with animals to like to know what's wrong with them.
Ooh, okay, that's actually good. Goes one of them.
Do you not hear them? The whispers. The whispers in the walls. The whispers in the walls. Do you not hear the
What did
whispers?
the walls? What did the whispers say?
The whispers in the walls. Sometimes they laugh. Sometimes I do not understand, but it does not make us uneasy. We cannot sleep as they laugh and speak. We do not understand. Do you not hear the walls? The walls in the
You know,
caves.
tag dito, I will take this literally, and I will put an ear up against the wall.
Morris, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Listening. Can I roll a perception for this?
Oh my god. Sure. Oh my god. Oh, you're triggering it. Okay. I didn't think I would.
Didn't think you'd have to reveal something. Oh no.
Okay. Can you make a whiz save real quick?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Hinga. You do hear the whispers on the walls. It was silent for a moment, and then you start to hear the. It's actually gets really loud that you realize you're hearing it in your head.
Oh. So, do I understand what language this is?
You. What are your languages?
These are my languages.
You do not understand. It almost sounds like almost hissing, like it's almost like a crackle. And then as you can hear it in your head, it suddenly disappears. Oh my god, that made me swallow.
Congratulations, you got haunted.
I look at Marista and it's like, there's something whispering. It unnerves the lizards. I do not understand what they are saying, but they definitely, their message gets across through the walls.
Have you slept, Callisto? Have you taken a bit of a nap? I know we've been traveling for a week, but did you rest today? Have you been getting rest?
I cross my arms at Marista. Yes, I did.
I'm sorry. I don't really understand. I'm not sure what you mean, but I'll definitely keep an eye out.
getting deeper and deeper into this, I too start to feel at unease. Do you not feel it? Almost as if there's something bad in the air.
I definitely heard it.
No, I didn't hear anything, but I feel it. My skin would crawl sometimes. I would feel jumpy.
Maybe try putting your ear up against the wall.
No. I'll pass. And wait, why were you did they tell you to listen to the walls?
Yes. Do you not speak with your own lizards?
She's getting confused. Well, no. We go for like non-verbal communication, and it's a waste of a spell.
Wow. Wow.
With the PC, like it's a waste of a spell. But she goes, well, I'll be sure
Druid chained.
I'll be sure to speak more to them and try to get an understanding of what it is they speak about.
You know what? While I still have speak with animals up, I asked the lizards if there's anything they want specifically out of Marista.
He goes, oh, steak. And you just see all the pipe like steak. Steak.
You've been feeding them steak?
Steak. Like, yeah, you feed them raw steak.
I look at the lizards and like,
Steak. They're like all in unison, like steak. Like, you know, like the mine. But steak.
Epic. Nice.
And they're looking now at Marista and both of you like, as if they're expecting this steak. Steak.
you know what? Maybe probably give them steak. They did help me out in figuring out that there's something a bit more to this than what we're currently experiencing.
Yeah, but it's not their eating time yet. We have to be careful about the rations. If I feed them a bit too more, they'll get greedy and they'll want more, and then they'll end up eating 4 meals a day, and that wouldn't be good for rations right now. Well, usually I would give them 4, but I had to cut down a bit as we're going down to 2. They're like steak, and like then you see one of them like do the that Komodo dragon just kind of leaning on Callisto's shoulder like steak, and they're like they see a bit of their tongue in the air like steak.
You know what? I'll take it out of my rations.
Steak. Oh, okay. I need you to do a strength save as all 5 lizards immediately lunge
no!
for your rations. It's just like, stay like first like no.
Epic, you got crushed to death.
You are prone, and can you make a quick animal handling as they start to smell your bag and know there's some more steak. Okay, you managed to calm them down. They kind of tore apart the one ration you got out, and when they were starting to sniff the bag, like you can tell that they were about to get it. Like,
I popped their snout with the quarterstaff. Stop.
Ow, hurt. Only wanted steak. Like, only wanted steak. Like, friend. Like they kind of point their head towards Marissa. Friend. Only gave us 2. Supposed to be 4 steaks. Only 2 steak. Why only 2 steak? Now we only have
42 steak.
only 2 steak. Only 2 steak. No, not 4 steak. We need more. Why only 2 steak? Did we do a bad? Why we pain nose. It's like like pain nose.
Sounds
pain,
like
pain.
a druid problem, yes.
Pain nose. Steak. More steak. 4 steak. Why only 2 steak?
Enough.
Then they're like, they kind of droop their heads a little bit. They're kind of like sad now. No more steak. No more steak. Yeah, be right back, excuse me. Yeah, sure. So
with the sad lizards in tow. Very, very sad lizards. I need somebody to make a survival check real quick as you guys come across a particular area. Wait.
I will do it with the help of Crow.
Go with advantage.
Nice. You guys come across a mushroom cavern.
Oh,
The druid has begun taking the point.
I see. Hold on.
The druid is used to getting lost.
Are they edible?
With the survival check, yes.
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 Can we? Okay. Can we start picking them for more rations?
Okay. So this one, you guys, at least Callisto immediately recognizes some of them. There is a fire lichen. It's pale white in color, and oh, I heard sounds. Oh, what's that? Oh, Piets! Oh, thank you for the raid. Hi, hello, hi. Thank you for the raid, Flanchois. Thank you. I appreciate. Hi, welcome to the stream. Hold on. Sorry, I got distracted. That's a lot of people. Hello. Oh my God, there's people. That's a lot of people.
Welcome, Raiders!
Holy moly! Hi. I'm glad you guys got to the better stable part of the stream because we don't talk about the first part. We're not gonna talk
We don't talk about the first combat encounter that
I
happened.
don't know. We don't talk
IRL.
about it. We don't talk about that. But welcome, Raiders. We're running the first episode of Out of the Abyss. We're actually going through the caverns right now, heading to the Underdark. So they're going through their 7th day. They've gone through a week worth of travel. Where's that? I'm showing you map. It's Test. There you go. Is this everyone? Is this
Nice.
everyone?
I still see the regular map.
Oh no. Hello.
I
But
still
yeah.
see the caverns.
Hope you guys enjoy. I'm sorry I'm not gonna be checking chat too much because I am multitasking. I'm just gonna wait for Roll20 to calm itself. It's not letting me. Hello. See, I will not refresh because when I do, it gets buggy. It's been a scuff stream. Look, there hasn't been combat yet. There's mostly been role play. They're currently
There's been
doing
an IRL combat encounter.
Just God damn it, we're not gonna talk about that. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate. Oh my God, that is not how I wanted the overlay to be. Oops. But yeah, thank you for the follow, Virtual. Thank you for rating. I don't know how you discovered this stream, but thank you nonetheless. Nothing happened on September 1st, 22 first combat encounter. God damn it, Art. We don't have that.
I wasn't even there for that, but that was a beautiful first combat encounter to hear.
Stress, you guys.
I might use that in the future, honestly.
No, that is
Thank you for the inspiration, Denma.
I was. Yes. Sometimes life is stranger than fiction. Hold on. Let me drag down all the way down. All the way down. All the way down.
When life gives you lizards, you get out your steak.
Okay.
And then when the lizard mobs you for the steak, you take out the steak.
No, steak. So they've been bonding with it's the streamer versus an IRL fight. I swear, somebody cursed me. I'm throwing that suspicion somewhere. Okay, so there are 3 possible mushrooms you guys can pick from because of that very high roll. Fire lichen. It can be ground and fermented into hot, spicy paste. And you can make it. You can put it into stew, so it's gonna be very spicy. Spicy spread. It's basically equivalent of like a chili oil kind of thing. That's fire lichen. There is a barrel stop, which allows you guys to keep 1d4 plus 4 gallons of water. So basically it's a way to purify the water. And there is a ripple bark. It's a shelf-like fungus that resembles a mass of rotting flesh. It is surprisingly edible. It can be eaten raw, but it tastes better roasted, and it can produce 1d4 plus 6 rounds of food.
We can only pick one.
Yes, the food and water is gonna be a bit toughy to track. I'm definitely gonna track that. So which of the mushrooms are you guys picking?
I say the ripple bark.
Yeah, we kind of need food.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, same. Ripple bark.
Yeah, you use the food on the lizard, so yeah.
And because of that
okay.
high roll, can you roll a 2d4 plus 6? Okay, so you have 9 pounds worth of food. Basically what looks like rotting flesh. You were able to procure that. I'll treat it as 1:1. 1 pound is for 1 ration. Yeah, so you have 9 rations worth. Yay! So you got rotting fresh food like
You
mushrooms.
got fake steak.
Fake steak. You see the lizards kind of look, sniff it, and then like, not steak.
Steak?
Not steak.
Not steak.
Then they leave.
Like you see
Wow.
their eyes light up. It's like, oh, it looks like flesh.
Yeah, how do I translate rations into days of rations?
1 pound. I think 1 pound is to 1 day
One
ration.
day.
Yeah. Just
Okay, so I do get 9 days of. Okay.
Yes, I will have to procure a spreadsheet for this particular one. Okay, so 3 days have passed again with little to no incident. I will need Logan to roll for another random encounter.
There's a d20.
Just these one. Holy shit.
Oh no.
I'm dead.
D6 please.
Okay.
Oh no.
3.
That is 3.
What happened?
So, as you guys make your way down to, as you guys continue to traverse, the air is starting to get a bit more humid. It's starting to get almost like a sickly air. The air kind of almost smells like stagnant water. Really disgusting.
I know that smell.
It's the kind of stagnant water when you're when it's near an, I don't know what the English word is for invernal, or like that septic tank. There you go. Septic tank smell. That is what it is that you guys are meeting. And the amount of fumes that you guys have been smelling that, it eventually took a toll. So since that is 3, I'll make Sin roll this time which group is gonna be affected.
Oh boy. Am I rolling a d20?
Roll a d4. Is it gonna, okay, what is lizard? 2 is down. I don't, okay, at least the lizards aren't affected. Oh no! Oh no!
It's the division, isn't it?
Nope. It's the chicken scouts.
Oh, the scouts.
Yep. So they're infected they get fatigue and cramps. They get a level of exhaustion, and they can only regain half the normal number of hit points. So basically, they got something. They got affected.
Oh.
Somebody will need to roll medicine to figure out what it is, but all the scouts came down with exhaustion. Who's on?
It's any kind of sickness. Oh wow, not 20. Never mind.
No, this is just to find out what it is. I just rolled the medicine to find out. That's what Denma said.
Yeah, roll medicine to find out. Oh, that crit! You immediately know it's a sewer plague, and it's very infectious.
Ooh,
So everybody,
problem.
everybody roll for a con save. The chicken.
I'm immune.
Oh my god, I just realized something horrible since it's the chickens that got infected. I'm not gonna bring it up, but go ahead. Everybody make a con save, please.
Avianist, hello?
It's a disease, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm immune.
Okay,
Yes.
you're fine. The paladin doesn't need to roll.
When I see them getting sick, can I just pour 5 lay on hands to immediately purge the sickness out of them?
Wait, lay on hands can do that?
5 lay on hands can cure any sickness dash any condition.
Okay, that is 4 chickens total that are sick. Okay, well
So,
hold the con save roll first. Wait, because like the medicine roll, I just want to ask for like the thread of rolls.
Con save. I got the con save. Terrible.
Wait, hold on. Okay, well hold that saves for the saves for a bit. Callisto, do you actually tell the party, because this is an information you only know, do you tell them that the birds got the sewer plague? Looks at Callisto. Is this character information, is that open knowledge? Are you telling people?
Tell the paladin.
Okay, alright.
Just him.
Okay.
You're gonna tell the birds that they got the disease that might make them really mad.
Alright, time to lay on hands.
Okay, how many points are you giving per chicken?
5 each, so that's 20.
Okay. Oh, okay. You've avoided infecting the entire army, so that's good. That's good. Plogan's been rolling interesting random events. I swear to God. Holy shit. Okay, so after that incident, the chickens are grateful for the paladin for the healing. They start to like almost kind of surround you sometimes, like whenever you would rest, it's like they would be the watch just protecting you, and some of the soldiers don't take to that because they still think you kind of fucked up that one time that you kind of put people around in circles. So
That's fine.
but the chickens have taken a liking of the chicken scouts, and whenever you would rest on a certain watch, they would surround you and protect you.
The Nugget Brigade.
Exactly.
My personal alarm clock.
Yeah. Yeah. Pray for mercy. Okay. But yeah, thank you for the follow, Gemma. Mongrel, thank you. And okay, so that ends the one more night. So this is officially the 8th day. As you guys start to see from a distance now, after what looks to be like endless caverns, one would feel like it's almost maddening to a sense. Like it's just endless walls, endless tunnels. Immediately, you guys are greeted in an open space from a distance. Do I have a fish? Or... I do not. Sadness. Squint. Oh, Oh. I do. Hold on. Callisto's the first one to hear the sounds of moving water.
Okay.
face this properly. Now the opening cavern of the opening of the cavern. Just move everybody here. Titanus hears it next. You guys are greeted by the dark lake. Huge body of water.
Whoa.
Sorry. Sorry. Can I ask for the marching order again? By the way, it's gonna be very crowded. There's like, try to imagine like 12 dozen on one side of this particular area. The lizards are just poking their heads out. This is you guys just hear the tranquil sound of water. So Raj is at the back. He's not here.
I do not trust this.
Yes, this big body of water. Yes. Speaking of not trust, can you roll a d20 for me, please? This is gonna be the last. Yes, this is gonna be the last roll of random encounter for tonight. Oh no! Oh my god!
Combat.
Oh my
Oh
god!
no.
Do we get to fight something now?
Holy
Do we
shit!
get to explode?
Oh my god! What the fuck?
Santo Bente, ano ginawa mo?
Holy shit! Oh my... Wait! Can you roll d4 twice?
So you want me to roll 2d4?
Uh-huh. Oh my god. As you guys are staring at the water and hearing the rushing of things, you guys hear a breeze behind you guys. And a scream from Marista.
Turn around. Oh god. I look at Marista. I look towards Marista.
When you look towards Marista, you actually are surprised as well, because you just see the lizards and Marista.
Just them?
Something's not right here.
Yeah, you immediately notice the 12 dozen soldiers on the side are gone. The 12 soldiers at the back, including Sriracha, are gone.
Rip.
Whoa. Guys, something's not proper. What is going on?
Just so, just for transparency, I'm just gonna post this in the chat, our chat, so you know what you rolled.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
What?
Here we go. Again.
Upload failed. Why?
Oh shit, here we go again.
Is it because file too large?
Or file too small.
Or file too epic.
Alright. I guess I
File too scary.
File too scary, probably.
File
Let's
too much
type it.
spiders.
This is just a random event.
Thanks, Santo Bente. Maybe you should have eaten eggs and ham. Go fuck yourself.
Oh my god, wait.
Well, technically, I did eat eggs and ham today at the start of the day.
Why did
I had
I
a sunny
say-
side of egg. I had pork. That is egg. That is somewhat
But yeah.
eggs and ham.
It is. Oh, by the way, you notice that basically the chicken scouts and the soldiers are gone.
No one's in the back.
Yeah, all you see is Marista, and she's pale, like, where did they go? They were just standing there. Where did they go? And then she moves her hands in front of her. Where did they? And then you see the lizards are like, ah. You see them make sound like, ah. They open their mouth. Ah. They're like panicking, you know, that open
Pog.
mouth. The panic.
Okay, that's clear. I'm gonna quickly just walk over there and check tracks from where they were.
Yeah. Survival roll. You don't see them actually take a step back. You see the fresh imprints of heavy boots because they kind of wear the heavy armor sink into the. It's like the imprint's still there. It's very fresh. They haven't moved.
I look up.
It's stalactites.
Nothing there. Nothing up there.
Nothing.
I look left and right. Aside from water. Are there any other tracks out of there? Aside from the heavy imprints?
Yeah, they're not letting me upload Discord. Why? It's not letting me upload.
Kahit kung snip mo yung specific part?
Yeah, I snipped it. It's like upload failed. Please try again. This sounds very Pinoy. Oh. Oh my god. It's like...
Can you try DMing it to one of us?
Oh yeah, imagine. Maybe they don't
That
like.
way we'll just link.
That makes sense. Discord, please load. Thank you. I'm sending it to the wrong person.
Oh my god.
The wrong person. Who would you send it to?
Whoopsie.
Galing.
That's
This
what,
is
Actually,
you motherfucker. You
You
rolled one of the worst ones.
Wow.
oh, you're blaming us for doing it? Wow. Okay. Cool. Amaze.
And this was the last roll for the night.
Well, guess they're gone. Rip.
They just vanishing NPCs.
Okay. And you just see the lizards are panicking. And the chickens, the ones that were once surrounding the paladin, gone. I should have known we'd be doing that day. Oh, what? Yeah. So, I think it's good to end here on a cliffhanger with all the vanishing NPCs. Tune in to the next episode.
Wait. Did we get to keep all their rations though?
I just
Do we just have a lot of rations now?
No. The thing is, you guys have your separate rations.
What?
And
What
and the extra
what a
9
garbage
pounds.
roll.
So we're gonna end on this epic cliffhanger where you guys are just staring at the hole from whence you came, and the rush of the water in the side starts to get louder and the imprints of the 43rd Battalion all but gone. But Sir Lance is there for some reason. He's just like, where did
Hi guys.
they all go? Well, you don't need to send a picture of
I was
Godfrey
expecting-
anymore. I'm sorry, Logan. Somebody made him go. You don't need to send a picture. We're good.
I am
so
I am expecting something next. I am expecting something.
Oh my god, yeah.
Diba? I am going to be expecting something next session that I'm DMing to you. Like,
Yeah.
this will probably help me out on this mystery.
What? Which one?
I DM'd it, yeah.
My PC is like.
It's from my background.
Ah. Nice. Okay, makes sense. But yeah, it ends there. Okay, thanks for the streaming session on a cliffhanger. Yeah, it ends on a cliffhanger.
Amaze.
Unfortunately, the queue for the level up was supposed to be a fight. No fight occurred today. There was a close call though, with the creature roll, when the soldiers were shouting. but you guys ended up getting something else. So the dice gods tried, but you guys got a normal-ish first week in.
Okay. Having all our backup disappear is normal. Okay, gotcha.
Look, I
Having
wasn't
half the backup
I wasn't
disappear.
expecting Sid to roll a nat 20 on the final random encounter, okay?
What?
I wasn't
Isn't a nat 20 supposed to be good?
not with this hardcover. But yeah, I hope you guys thank you to the
Oh my
players
God.
that joined. I hope you enjoyed the game despite the hiccup in the first part.
Pick.
And good for the DM. yes, Phoenix. Hi Phoenix. Let me give
The only one who got experience was the DM earlier today.
God, shut up. We don't talk about that. But yeah,
God damn it, Santa Bente.
thank you for the hugs. Oh my god.
Oh boy. Alright.
That was
Thanks,
it.
everyone.
Yeah, thank you for joining. And tune in to the next episode, episode 2. We'll get a title eventually. Insert working title here. We are left with these adventurers with none of the 43rd Battalion. Who's gonna explain to veteran that Sriracha disappeared? Sweats.
Lost them.
I was
No, they're just
expecting them to
gone.
go. Look, I was expecting you guys were gonna do resource management for like a long term. I didn't expect that immediate nuke. I swear to God. I swear to fucking God. Yeah. So thank you for the time, and we're gonna find somebody to raid. Oh my God. Okay, Sin has availed. We are raiding. It is Moss. Moss. So what is our raid message? I'm gonna let the group decide.
Whoosh raid.
These are the vanished NPCs. This is where we went.
Or do you
Whoosh
guys
raid.
want just no context? We'll just say steak.
Steak. Actually, yeah, steak
raid. For the lizards. I was so scared. Like, and then the two groups you rolled talaga was like, pain. But yeah, thank you to everybody. We're gonna raid out to its Moss VT as requested by Sin. Did it go through?
Alright,
Zen, can you
nice.
post the steak message again so we can all copy it?
I posted the steak message.
Steak message. We need the steak message. There you go. Steak. Just steak. Steak. Yes. So thank you for Francois for reading, Sin for reading earlier. Thank you for the people that followed. I appreciate. Hope to see you guys next Thursday. I'll be probably playing a game on Sunday. Oh yeah, I'm playing a game on Sunday for follow-a-thon for Tabletop Cinema, and I'm playing with Kits. We're gonna play a really cool game on Sunday. Tune into that.
Hey, nice.
Yay! So yeah.
Really cool.
Bye guys. Have a good night.
GG.
Alright,
Get
bye,
whooshed.
everybody.
Don't vanish.
Don't.
Oh no, I'm looking at my hands, I'm vanishing!
I swear to God.
Feels so good, Mr. Stark.
Steak.
Steak.
It's still so good.
Start.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh my God. Get good later.
The stream over?
Seems up.
Okay. What kind of
I'm
bullshit was
sad.
that?
No combat. I'm sad.
Yeah.
I mean, we did trigger something apparently.